The Painters Portal is back, and we've got something massive to announce in this video. So I'm sure some of you have been aware that we've not really been around for the past few months, although plenty of you have still been watching the videos. Before we jump into this video, we just wanted to give you a little explanation of what's been going on in the background with our lives, and I'm going to hand over to Dave now because you've heard me talking plenty and he has had plenty going on in his life.
It's been a while, like Norm said, but we have been planning projects. We've been getting on with life. I now have a child. That's kind of taken up quite a lot of time that we've had for hobby, but we're getting back into a routine, and like Norm said, we're really excited for some of the stuff that's coming up. If you follow either of us on social media, particularly Instagram, you'll see that I'm still painting, I'm still building, and kind of keeping those brush skills as sharp as I can do. So yeah, really excited for what's coming up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be straight back into it, I suppose. We've got a few things lined up. I've not done that much painting myself. I have had a newborn a little bit earlier than you. She's coming up to 1 year old now, and she has kept me busy as well. There's quite a lot of things going on. We've renovated the house. I didn't have access to this room for a little while, but we've got the plan written out, and I think we're ready to go. Yeah, me too. I've missed it.
It feels good to be back,
It does.
right?
It feels good to be back.
Definitely.
A video together. We've been wanting to do this from the start, and we've got quite a lot of stuff lined up with some joint projects, which I think will be fun. We'll not say too much on that because you'll maybe see one in the near future. But yeah, we're back.
You've heard of Golden Demon. You've seen painting competitions at Adepticon, but have you ever heard of the custom chapter competition? Well, this video is going to be the announcement for the 2025 custom chapter competition, and with this video comes the launch itself, which is actually how I met Norm, through your invention.
Yeah, the first one. That was in 2023 because we did it again last year.
Yeah, which was fantastic. So I personally am someone that really enjoys the lore side and the creative aspect of the hobby, and
you can't enter this year though, unfortunately.
No. I have seen and been involved in acquisition of some of the prizes, which is also
a tempting.
It's the tempting thing that kind of the prize pool that the support has been fantastic from
it's good.
Sponsors and stuff, from year 1, year 2, and now into year 3.
Yeah, it was. So basically, I'll give you the rundown of how it came about, shall we say. I started back in the hobby, and I bought some ultramarines, wanted to put my own twist on them, and I ended up doing like a Sakura marine, which had like a freehand cherry blossom on it, and I then decided it was just going to be a custom chapter. And at the same time, there was 2 or 3 other competitions going on over on Instagram. I really liked the idea of that and thought, you know what, I'm going to run my own and run it as a custom chapter competition to see what other people can come up with. And yeah, I think that's where we first started chatting just about your entry at the time.
Yeah.
As well as a lot of other people. So the first year I messaged every man and his dog and got a massive prize pool, which I think is what attracted a lot of entries for the first year, because I didn't have much of a following back then, but I think we got maybe 150 entries into that first year. And then last year I ran it again after the success of the first year, but I fully funded it myself last year, and I think we ended up with about 110 entries, which is still quite a lot, I think. So yeah, we're going for it again, third year.
So I didn't win year 1, I didn't win year 2, and I definitely won't win year 3. No, you can't win
year 3, I'm afraid.
It doesn't mean that in the background I won't be painting up additional units to join my Hansa Sanguinius.
Making an anonymous Instagram account to enter.
I'd never do such a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, we kind of wanted to announce it by video this time because we've obviously launched the channel, whereas previously it was just launched on Instagram. But pretty much what Dave said, this video is the launch of that competition. It's now live, and yeah, we'll go on to tell you some of the rules and how you can enter. This year's competition is obviously going to be a little bit different because I've got Dave on board. Previously, the way that I ran things was everyone put their entries in, and then I did things over on Instagram as a big head-to-head, and they went through in rounds. But I put a vote up this year just asking how people wanted the competition to be run, and judging is what got the highest vote. So people just want the entries to be put in and then judges to pick their favourites. And I think, like you had already said prior to this, and a lot of people had said that they felt like the head-to-heads were good, but certain stages it can feel like a little bit of a popularity contest.
Yeah, we don't just want people with bigger audiences on social media just getting friends to vote. You know, it has to come down to the best paint job or the best creative mind at the end of the day. I think also with Instagram, the head-to-heads can get a little bit messy. If you have 150 entries like you have done before,
Yeah.
breaking those down so that it's fair that they can be seen can be quite difficult.
Yeah, I always used to, I'd used to put everyone's name into a random generator, and it would pick out who people were going head-to-head with, and sometimes it was pretty cruel in that you'd get some professional painter almost going against someone who's really inexperienced. But that's just unfortunately how it went. They still got a lot of popularity through that. I don't say that every single round was like a popularity contest, but there was certain stages.
There are clear differences, aren't there? But I think that the whole point of the judging is it feels like a more fair.
Yeah, 100%. So there's going to be 5 judges, including us 2. Obviously, we're going to pick our favourites, and then the top 3 will be chosen. That's how we've done it in the previous years. So gold, silver, bronze.
It's not just about being the best painter, right? There are clear examples like winners in the past, like Serdar. The paint job on that gold Space Marine was absolutely exemplary. But not that the paint job was lesser, but Cold Snap Mini's creativity of original chapter.
Yeah, absolutely. Last year's winner. If you don't know anything about the competition, Serdar is who won the first year, and he painted like a non-metallic gold Space Marine. And then last year's winner, although still painted really, really well, was from Cold Snap Minis, and it's basically a Space Marine that's got a big crab claw, and people went absolutely mad for it because it was really creative, but also it just looked really good.
When I'd seen that, the original, and the paint job is fantastic, don't get us wrong, but when I saw that, I thought, I'm not winning this year.
No. So that's the plan for this year. We're going to go down the judging route. It's still going to be done fairly, and because it's a custom chapter competition, we don't want you to feel like you can't enter if maybe you're not the best painter in the world. Although ultimately the main 3 prizes are going to be probably coming down to who's painting the best. We're also going to do a couple of prizes out with sub winners for
law, background, creativity.
Yeah,
we want to see kit bashing and things like that done, because it's the side of the hobby I'm really passionate about, and obviously you are through coming up with the idea of the custom chapter competition, is the range of ability that you've got with coming up with ideas.
Yeah, I don't think that the judges are not going to get involved in that. That's just going to be me and you sort of coming together and going, right, let's sort of pick our favourite story or the most creative thing, and yeah, those guys are going to get some prizes too. So you won't be left out if you've got a really great idea but think, I don't know how to paint this to a winning standard.
Yeah. Still
do it, because there's something in it for you, and it's good to get involved.
So how's it going to be run? Through Instagram and the Discord, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not involved in the Painters Portal Discord already, then you should join the channel server now, because it's been quiet recently because we have, but going forward we're going to be putting something there. But the chapter competition is going to have a specific entries section in the Discord.
Yeah, so we'll put a channel in the Discord server, because we appreciate not all of you are on Instagram. And to be honest with you, Instagram can be a little bit temperamental as to how it shares the photos that people are putting up. Like, we'll
the hashtags
use
are not always
yeah.
easy to
So
find, are
I mean, again, for this year, the hashtag will be Custom Chapter Competition 2025. But in previous years, not every single photo has shown up when you search for the hashtag. And although the entries didn't get lost because I'd put it up on the stories asking if anyone's entry wasn't on there, we just want to give people a couple of options for how to enter. So it's going to be through Instagram or through Discord, but we'll drop all the important details in the description of this video so that you don't miss anything out.
Phew.
And the only other thing really to talk about is the rules as such. So what are the rules?
It has to be a non-lore specific chapter. It can be a successor chapter of, obviously, all chapters are successor chapters of.
Yeah, it just can't exist officially.
It can't be in the canon lore. It can be your creation. It can be a custom chapter that somebody else has come up with, but it has to have been started by you at the end of this video when the launch begins. It can't just be something that you've had previously.
Yeah, it's got to be a new entry. The first year I didn't actually do this, and a couple of the entries that we got in were fantastic, but they were from like 8 months in the past, and it felt a little bit harsh on people that had started at the start of the competition, put all this work in for someone that had created something for a previous competition.
Yeah, we want the timeline to be fair, that it starts on the release of this video and runs until the middle of December.
And then the winner will be announced around Christmas time.
Yeah. Again, all the information with dates and things will be in the description below. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing more entries, more originality, and there probably will be some returning visitors.
Yeah, there normally is. I think
seeing the improvement on year after year and what.
Yeah, I've had. Typically, I used to run the competition in August, and we're past that now, obviously. And I have had quite a lot of people poking me saying, "Is it going to be on this year?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but we wanted to launch it through the channel."
They just want the trophy.
They do, yeah. They just want the trophy and the prizes.
The prize support has been fantastic. So, if you're a prize giver and a supporter of the channel, then thank you. We appreciate it, and people that receive prizes will also appreciate all that because it's rewarding, right?
Yeah, one of us will disappear now, and the next cutscene will come in, and maybe there'll be a few of those prizes on this table. So stay tuned.
A few moments later.
So these are some of the prizes that are up for grabs. If you're a greedy person and that's why you're entering this competition, then you may as well know what you could be winning. So we've got some Warhammer goodies that we've put in from the channel itself. This isn't just a random white box. This is an airbrush and a compressor kit, which was kindly donated to us by the guys over at Everything Airbrush. So thank you for that. And I think you managed to
we've got
get a couple too.
We've got a set of the orange brushes, which I use, and if you watch the channel regularly, you'll know they're my everyday go-to brush. We've also very kindly been sent some stuff from the Army Painter. So we've got a set of the John Blanche Masterclass Volume 1 and 2, which I've wanted to get my hands on.
Yeah,
and
really
have
popular
a go. They look really nice. As well as the Flexible Triad Plus 4 sets of Flexible Triad colours, which are really nice as well. So, yeah, plenty of bits and pieces.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be maybe a few things to add to this, or if you are a sponsor that wants to get involved, hit us up and you can add to this haul and we'll give you a shout out and all the rest of it.
We might even be able to get hold of some Warmag if we're lucky.
Warmag, Julian.
I know I've gone on about it, but
yeah,
anything that can improve the hobby and make your hobby experience a bit better. Some of these models are looking pretty tasty, right?
That's the prize breakdown. Obviously, we'll break that down between the 1, 2, 3, and then you've got the two sort of creativity lore winners that are picked by me and yourself. But yeah, that's the prize pool, and we're pretty excited to see who gets the hands on what. So that is it. The Custom Chapter Competition 2025 is now live. We can't wait to see what entries you guys put in, and if you need to remind yourself on any of the details, the rules, how to enter, the prizes that are up for grabs, all the important stuff is going to be in the description below.
And if you're excited that we're back making content and bringing competitions like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, all the usual stuff.
And don't forget to share it with your hobby friends, anyone that you think will want to get involved in this. But thanks for sticking with us, and we'll catch you in the next. We'll catch you in the next one.
It's enjoy.
Every time I finish a video, I wave and I say, "We'll catch you in the next one." It's I'll catch you in the next one.
I sign off a video by saying, "Enjoy."
I know, but like, I started this competition, so like this is my video that I've invited you into. Like,
Enjoy.
We'll catch you in the next one.